Hey y'all, so today I have swatches and comparisons for the Holiday 2020 Zoya Intriguing collection. I did only pick up 6 out of the 12. As you can see, the greens and blues stood out to me like they always do. I might pick up a few more from this collection, but I'm not sure. There were a few more that I liked. I am going to try to include some of the things that they add in on the Zoya website, which is like warmer cool tone and their intensity. They have a 1 through 5 intensity scale, 1 being the least, 5 being the most. So we'll be including that in. And let's get into swatches. First up we have Nico, which is described as a celadon toned pearl with a touch of silver shimmer. This is cool toned and a 3 out of 5 on their intensity scale. I won't lie, I mainly got this because of the name Nico, because I have a dog named Nico. Here's this first coat. I definitely got too much on the brush. You'll see me pull back and wipe some of it off. And while this isn't completely opaque, it does have nice even coverage on this first coat. I don't know if this is one where you need to be really careful with the brush strokes. I don't remember them drying into it, but just something to keep in mind. And this was opaque for me in 2 coats. Here is Nico 2 coats plus top coat. For comparison, I have OPI's Susie Slingin' Mezcal. I would say these are just about dead on color dupes. I think that the OPI one is a little more of a metallic, where Nico has that shimmer in it, but they are really close. Next up we have Eunice, which is described as a chartreuse metallic green. This is warm tone and a 3 out of 5 on their intensity scale. I personally love these ugly, pretty yellow-green kind of colors. It's not for everybody, that's fine, but I actually really like them. And I think Eunice is a kind of great name for an ugly, pretty polish. And I'm not hating on the name. I had a grandmother whose name was Una, so maybe that's why I like it. But this also has really great coverage in that first coat. I just have a little bit of lightness at the top around my cuticle area, which is probably just a me thing. Here's this second coat, which brings it completely opaque for me. Here is Eunice 2 coats plus top coat. I do think this could be a 1-coater for some people though. For comparisons, I have Blush Lacquer's Positronic Brain, which was from, I think, last year's October Polish Pickup. Polish Pickup is a monthly collaboration between indie brands, and it's themed every month. If you are really into indie brands, you should definitely check it out. And also I have OPI Don't Talk Back to Me. There's a typo in my picture. I forgot don't. Definitely no dupes here, but as you can see, I really do like this kind of ugly pretty color. Like I said, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, and that's fine. Next up we have Regina, which is described as a dark emerald green metallic. It's cool toned and also a 3 on their intensity scale. Here's this first coat, which as you can see, it has pretty good coverage. I think this would be gorgeous with matte top coat on top. I think it would be one of those that looks like velvet on the nails. I just had, again, a little bit of a light spot at the top near my cuticle. And here's this second coat. This is such a pretty color. Here is Regina 2 coats plus top coat. For comparisons, I have Essie Sweater Weather and China Glaze Wicked Liquid. And these are all the same kind of formula, but no color dupes here. Sweater Weather is a little more yellow green. Wicked Liquid has a lot of black to it. It's like a really deep vampy green. So no dupes, but man, they're pretty. Next up we have Meredith, which is described as a twinkling midnight sapphire blue with icy light blue shimmer. This is also cool toned and a 5 on their intensity scale. And here is this first coat. And this was completely opaque for me in one coat. Here is Meredith, one coat plus top coat. Sorry if you can hear any traffic going by. It's a little busy today for some reason. For comparisons, I have Kale Polish Aquarius 2, which Kale Polish is no longer making polish. This unfortunately isn't one that you can get your hands on, but I wanted to show it because it is pretty similar to Meredith. It's a little bit lighter and brighter, but pretty close if you couldn't get your hands on Aquarius 2 and you really liked it. I also have Zoya Dream, which it's hard to tell in this picture, but it is one of their scattered hollows. And so it's the same kind of color, but instead of having the silver shimmer that Meredith has, it has the silver hollow in it. So just another thing to keep in mind. Next up we have Nisha, I believe is how you say it, which is described as a deep royal blue-violet metallic. And this is also cool toned and a 5 out of 5 on their intensity scale. Here's this first coat, and oh man, this is so pretty. I just keep saying that. I think this is another one that would look really, really nice with matte top coat. It would look velvet on the nails. And apparently I just keep fussing with it, but it is opaque for me in one coat. Here is Nisha, one coat plus top coat. And if I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. I have no idea. It's so much harder doing videos where you have to say the name instead of just Instagram where you post it and you don't have to worry about how it's pronounced and how stupid you sound saying it. For comparisons, I have Zoya Issa and Kale Polish Yzma. Definitely not dupes. Issa is kind of similar in like the tone of it, but again, lighter and brighter than Nisha. And then Yzma is more of a purple instead of like a blue purple. And it has that like blackened vampy thing going on too. And last but not least, we have Coley, which is described as a ruby pink metallic. And this is cool toned and a 5 out of 5 on their intensity scale. Here's this first coat. And I really do like this. My birthstone is ruby, so I'm always on the lookout for a good ruby polish. And this is definitely a pink ruby, but really, really pretty on the nails. Here's this second coat, which brings it completely opaque for me. Again, this is another one. These metallics I think would just be gorgeous with matte top coat. Here's Coley, 2 coats plus top coat. For comparison, I have OPI Clash of the Tartans. Clash of the Tartans is a matte polish, but I put top coat on it for this. They're kind of similar, but definitely different toned pinks. So that's all I have for y'all today. Let me know what your favorite polish was, if you picked up any of these or any of the other 6 polishes from this collection. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.